Welcome to Movie Magic 96, your one-stop shop for all things movies. From reviews to unboxings and collections, I'm here to celebrate the magic of cinema. Now, let's roll the film. Today, we'll be checking out my favorite 2000s horror remake, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre from 2003, and the brand new 4K edition from Arrow Video. It feels like we've waited forever since the first rumors of the film coming to 4K, so I'm beyond excited to finally dive in. So, rev up those chainsaws. The remake was directed by Marcus Nispel, and what's wild is that he had never directed a film before. Clearly, the studio had a lot of faith in him. The movie came out 29 years after the 1974 original, which has always bothered me. Why not wait just one more year until the 30th anniversary? Most of the cast were relatively unknown at the time, though Ermey was already a respected veteran thanks to Full Metal Jacket. Now, while the Texas Chainsaw Massacre didn't technically start the slasher craze since Psycho and Black Christmas came out prior, it actually helped trailblaze the genre. By the 1980s and 1990s, we had already started to see remakes like The Thing, The Fly, Bram Stoker's Dracula, and unfortunately, Mary Shelley's Frankenstein. But I really think TCM03 was the film that kickstarted the massive wave of horror remakes in the 2000s. Technically, Willard with Crispin Glover beat it by a few months, but Texas Chainsaw was the one that blew the doors open. After this, we saw remakes of Dawn of the Dead, The Amityville Horror, The Hills Have Eyes, House of Wax, Black Christmas, Friday the 13th, Halloween, the list goes on. And honestly, I don't think we would have gotten that many if this movie hadn't been a hit at the box office. The movie starts with the cop's home movie style footage showing the crime aftermath, which gives it a found footage vibe. The hitchhiker scene where she shoots herself and the camera pulls back through her head is one of the best shots in horror history. And the film even sneaks in some humor. Pepper saying she's not getting back in the van only for the very next frame to show them driving away. Or Sheriff Hoyt pretending to respect the dead before casually telling the guys to throw the body in the trunk. Dark, twisted humor that works, and most people don't talk about it when discussing the film. The movie also nails the summertime look. Just like the original, you feel the heat and see the sweat dripping down everyone's faces. Sheriff Hoyt is a perfect villain. He's a total jerk, groping the hitchhiker's corpse, shooting at the kids, mocking them, smashing a bottle in Morgan's face, and making him reenact the hitchhiker's suicide. Ermey plays it perfectly. The Hewitt house may not be quite as filthy as the original Sawyer home, but the pigs roaming around, the rotting, dilapidated feel makes it feel believable. The kitchen with meat hanging and the muddy basement are some of the nastiest parts of the set. Leatherface's mask here is actually my third favorite in the franchise, beyond the original and the Pretty Woman mask. I love the heavy stitch work. It gives me Bride of Chucky, Catwoman from Batman Returns, and even Sally from Nightmare Before Christmas vibes. There are some fantastic moments of brutality. Leatherface chasing Andy through the sheets, chopping his leg, and later wearing Kemper's full face to scare Aaron. Aaron having to kill Andy at his request adds an emotional weight you don't usually get in slashers. Andrew Brynarski is a beast as Leatherface, fast, brutal, and terrifying. And one of my favorite moments is when Aaron hides behind doors and Leatherface smashes both arms straight through to grab her. Key changes from the original include the hitchhiker is now female and a victim, not part of the family. Monty Hewitt is wheelchair bound instead of Franklin. The kids are on their way to a Lynyrd Skynyrd concert instead of visiting a grave. Erin is the new final girl instead of Sally. Leatherface is given a name, Thomas Hewitt, and the reason he is wearing a mask is tied to a skin disease. Now, some fans missed the Pretty Woman mask and the dinner scene, but honestly, leaving those out keep it from being a shot-for-shot remake, which I respect. Now, let's talk about Jessica Biel as Erin Hardesty. She's one of my favorite final girls. Smart, resourceful, and absolutely stunning in that white tank top and cowboy hat, even though Sherry Moon Zombie's Baby Firefly technically rocked the look first. She's compassionate, refusing to dump the hitchhiker's body, comforting Jedediah, and helping Morgan out of the basement. But she's also badass, chopping off Leatherface's arm with a cleaver and running over Sheriff Hoyt multiple times for good measure. It's crazy that the only other horror film she did was The Tall Man from 2012, which didn't get great reviews. I get why some people actually prefer this to the original. I won't go that far, but I do think it's the best horror remake of the 2000s. It respects the original while carving out its own identity. My official rating is a 4 out of 5. The new 4K release looks fantastic. It supports HDR10 and Dolby Vision and is scanned directly from the original camera negative. The film originally had that green-tinted, grimy early 2000s look like Saw, and I'm happy to report that Arrow preserved that style, but the clarity and detail are better than ever. The release also includes a ton of new special features, interviews with the director, cinematographer, makeup artist, and composer. The audio comes in English 2.0, 5.1, and 7.1. Arrow Video once again proves why they're the best boutique label out there. If you've only owned TCM 2003 on DVD or Blu-ray, this is absolutely worth the upgrade. My 4K release rating, a 4.5 out of 5. So here on the slipcover, you can see the newly commissioned artwork by Arrow. They've used other films like Jason X and Jason Goes to Hell. They've done the newly commissioned artwork, and I did like those more with the face and the mask zoomed in, but this one's okay. So we'll go ahead and show the side. Show the back with all the new special features. And when you take off the slipcover, you can see the original artwork that you can flip it to. And it's funny, like I always think of, when I see this, I always think of Halloween 2018, where it has the mask and then the darkness, just the black at the bottom of the image. So it's funny, but obviously Texas Chainsaw did it first. Go ahead and show the spine, the back again real quick, and just a 4K, so you can see it right there. I'll go ahead and take out all the goodies that Arrow gives us. So we have a card for Red Sonja, which I'm assuming is coming out soon. We have the booklet with some great images. Oh, that's a good one. And of course, you can read all about it. And then, of course, in signature fashion, we have the fold-out poster with, I'll try to fit it on the screen, with the new artwork. Flip it over, the classic artwork. And right now, I got it on Amazon for $27, which is for a new 4K, which is amazing. So definitely buy it now if it is still available. And what else? I think it's $35 on Arrow Video's website. So yeah, get it on Amazon if you prefer. And that's pretty much it for the unboxing. I love that Arrow Video's menu screens play scenes from the movie, and you can hear some of that music in the background. We've got play film, no scene selection, which is kind of annoying, but special features. We've got commentaries, new interviews, archive extras, deleted scenes, and an image gallery. And then the setup is setup audio, which I touched on earlier in the video. You got the English 3 tracks, and the subtitles are only in English. And that is it for the menu screen. Where does the Texas Chainsaw Massacre rank among the 2000s horror remakes for you? Let me know in the comments. And as always, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. You can also follow me on Instagram at MovieMagic1996. Thanks so much for everything, and remember, go watch a movie today.